Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's workout. Today is our Get After It workout. It's going to be total body, but cardio and core. No weights today, just your body weight, okay? So there is some resistance if you want to get technical about it, but today's focus is going to be go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. All right, so we're still going to do our total body warm-up. It might be slightly different than our weights warm-up because we want to be a little bit more warmed up, loosened up, hips and legs. But I do have my PVC pipe and I do have my bungee so that we can still use those from a warm-up standpoint. Okay, so without any further ado, let's get it going. So we're going to be on the clock on the time for our warm-up like we typically do. It's going to be that 15, 20 second range. And I'll use the big clock to somewhat pay attention to what our overall time is. 10 more seconds on our horizontal. And then we'll go into our vertical in 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch it. Okay? First set here. Now, even though when we refer to our cardio workouts or plyometric or performance workouts, typically it's going to be feet, ankles, knees, hips, glutes, hammies, all the lower half, and switch it to second set here. There are times when we want to bring in our hands and our arms and our shoulders to help with balance, to help with control, stability, or maybe we have to hold ourselves up on the ground somehow. 3, 2, 1, and switch it. So we want a little bit of looseness. We want a little bit of warm up in that upper body. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, so we got one arm, figure 8. Now I'm going to go front and back, or forward and reverse, right side, back to back. So we're going to go forward and then reverse and then switch hands. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And remember, when we're doing our cardio, when we're doing our performance, maybe there's jumping, maybe there's twisting or rotating. We want to make sure that we warm up as such. So this movement, the unilateral figure 8, 3, 2, 1, and switch. The one-sided figure 8 or arm figure 8, yes, we're using it from a shoulder standpoint, taking it through a bigger range of motion, but also we're going to use it for a little bit of a torso rotation to slowly start to warm that up. 2, 1, and switch. So now we're going to go other side in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And we'll do the same thing. One set forward, one set backwards, or forwards and reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch it. And just like some of the other movements that we do, and I'm holding the cord so it doesn't go flying all the way, but also I'm trying to keep in mind to keep track of that stomach being tight and engaged. 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, so the last two warm-ups for the upper body that we're going to do is going to be the PVC pipe pullover and our bungee pull apart. Now, this goes said every single time. If you do not have a bungee for your pull apart, you can do your dumbbell bent over reverse flies. Okay, so in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Now remember, when you're doing these pullovers, try not to buckle the arms. If you're pulling and you buckle, go wider on your grip. Just make sure you don't hit yourself in the head. So you want to try and find that happy medium to where you have to work at it, but you don't cheat or compensate or bend the elbow with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Gonna be done with that guy. All right, dumbbells, grab your dumbbells. Dumbbell people, grab your dumbbells. Bungee people, grab your bungees. We're gonna go pull aparts and or bent over reverse fly in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Okay, on 25, so we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, bungees, gonna be done. All right, break, shake, rest, recover, do what you gotta do. If you need a mat, which will eventually work our way down to the ground, why don't you go ahead and grab that. Otherwise, we're just gonna start standing and work our way down, and then you can grab your mat. Either way, we got our standing mobilities, hip mobilities, high knee pulls in 3, 2, 1, and go. Now, depending on how you feel, depending on what you have done before this workout, depending on what time of day you're doing this workout, when you woke up, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. You might be stiff, you might be sore, you might be tight. And on the flip side, you could be warmed up, ready to rock and roll. 3, 2, 1, and switch. You're gonna go to that quad stretch. Now I'm just a little bit tight, little bit stiff, nothing crazy, but just something that's catching my attention. So I'm gonna take my time with these quad stretches. It's a bigger muscle, tighter, potentially tighter muscle. So I don't want to just gonna grip and rip and pull. I'm gonna kind of ease into it a little bit because these are 30-second sets and we're gonna do 2 sets. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Break, shake, second set, high knee pull. Second set, high knee pull. And if you're feeling good, feeling warmed up, do that heel to opposing hip. And same thing, we're going a little bit slower just to loosen everything up. And then as you warm up, maybe things change. Maybe your tempo changes, maybe the amount of resistance that you pull or tension that you create by pulling, maybe that increases or changes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Now there's your 2 sets. I'm gonna sneak in one more set with my left just to be even, Steven. All right, break, shake. As we work our way down, we're gonna start with that super squat. I don't have weights because today's not gonna be a weights day, but if you wanted to grab a weight at the bottom as your anchor, that's gonna be fine. Okay, we're gonna do that super squat or that hyper squat hold in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Now, sometimes I'll do this with no shoes, and I'll have to kind of force the issue from a balance standpoint as well as an ankle mobility standpoint. Okay, but now I got my shoes on, so I actually have additional support and increased stability from the shoe, so I can kind of sink and bounce and move and do a little bit more with it than I would with my bare feet. So that might be the same thing with you guys too. So just pay attention to how you feel is on that one. 5, 4. Now we're gonna stand up on this one and squeeze the glutes at the top and time, okay? Gonna go back down to that super squat, but we're gonna do that alternating knee drop, okay? So what that is, to remind you, to give you the visual, you're in that squat, your feet are flat. I'm gonna take my right knee and I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna do the knee drop. Right heel comes up, my left foot is flat, and I'm gonna rotate towards it. So here, reset, no hands, or reset. But now it's gonna be the other one. I'm gonna rotate with it, my other foot, okay? So if you're ready, go ahead and start. We're gonna go 30 seconds on this guy, on the knee drop, on the 45. I'm just gonna add just a little bit. See if I can't get a crack or a pop or two. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time, and break. All right, we got about 15 seconds here. Okay, we're gonna do our 1 set, 1 minute groiner. Now, we've done this many a time. So you know that you have a lot of options, a lot of variations, a lot of ways to incorporate a rotation, a T rotation, a torso rotation, a lot of ways to add a specific hip flexor stretch. The first 30 seconds, I typically take my time. Second 30 seconds, I'm nonstop. Today, I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna do a modified groiner. okay? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my back knee down and my front foot up. The overall goal is the same, is to stretch that front leg, lead leg, hamstring, and my rear leg, hip flexor. So all I'm gonna do is put my left foot out in front a little bit, and I'm gonna sink forward as much as I possibly can with my heel staying on the ground, okay? And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna raise. This raise is what's gonna get that rear leg, trail leg, stretch leg, hip flexor, okay? So you guys can do regular groiners. I'm gonna go 15 seconds each leg, and then I'm gonna do 30 seconds on the regular groiners. All right, in 3, 2, 1, and go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 15 down, 45 to go. So I just switched, and I'm in that modified groiner, but I'm still trying to stretch and increase my range of motion as much as possible. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 30 seconds remaining. Now is where I jump to the groiners and join you guys on the 15. 15 seconds remaining. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and time. All right, break shake. Last mobility / kind of like a stretch. Now, if you have shoes on, you might be slightly limited in your ankle mobility. If you do not have shoes on, you still might be limited in your ankle mobility, but it'd be a little bit better. What we're trying to do is go on the top of your foot and sitting down, okay, butt to heels. But the stance, so you can see it, the toes might be together and your feet are under your butt, but your knees are out. All we're trying to do is kind of sit back, okay? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my right hand and reach over to my left. Okay, sit down in 3, 2, 1, and then other side, okay? So I'm gonna do 2 repetitions, one with the left, one with the right. Okay, let's do it to it. Sit back, sit down, and rotate. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, coming out of here, I'm gonna do a little bit of a super squat, a little bit of a squat to stand, a little bit of a shimmy, and a shake, and it's go time. All right, break, shake, rest, recovery if you need it. Mat can be tossed off to the side unless you want it for your ab exercises. Water if you need it. But now it's go time. Let's get it started. Okay, now it's go time. If you had a rest or took a rest or needed a rest, good, you got it. If not, let's get it going. So we're gonna start off with a combination of our dynamics, we have 4 of them, and abs, we have 4 of them. We're going to superset and go 20 on, 10 off, 1 time through. Okay, we're gonna start with our jumping jacks and plank. 20 seconds, 10 seconds rest, 20 seconds, stand back up. We're gonna go in 5, 4, jumping jacks, 2, 1, and let's do it. Okay, we got 20 seconds on, 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. Okay, 10 down, 10 to go with your jumping jacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, so I said plank. It doesn't matter what plank. Any plank, any plank, any plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Let's do this guy. Because if I know you can see my form and technique, I'm gonna focus even a little bit more. 10 down, 10 to go. Remember, no arching to the back, no sitting back. Tighten up and crunch. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, number 2 is gonna be your seal jumps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 20 on. Second exercise of 4 total dynamics. 10 down, 10 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Plank it up, plank it up. All right, this set, I'm gonna go one hand for the full 20. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. But my goal remains the same, crunch and squeeze. But because I'm going one hand, I wanna make sure I don't open up. I'm not doing a rotational plank. I'm just doing a one-handed plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Okay, pop it up, 10 seconds. We have your mini split jumps, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Okay, so this is number 3 of 4. That fourth one we all know and love, drop squats. 10 down, 10 to go. This guy, nice and loose, nice and light. Remember, we're moving at the shoulder, not the arms. And time. Plank, for me it's gonna be the other hand plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, that's 10 down, 10 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Okay, ladies and gents, here we go. Drop squats. Now, if we're not quite there, remember this could be squats. 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Nice and easy, tap at the top if we are doing our drop squat. 10 down, 10 to go. 2, 1, and time. Okay, fourth and final, ab. I'm gonna stick with that plank, but I'm just back to my two-handed plank. 2, 1, and go. You know, I'll do an extended plank. Kick that sucker up on my, this is gonna be tougher on turf, but my goal is still the same. Trying to crunch and squeeze that whole midsection. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Bada bing, bada boom. Break and shake, rest, recover. Rotation complete. Let's get ready to do another one. Okay, here we go. We're gonna stick with that kind of like a plank-ish sort of theme. It's just gonna be slightly different. We're still gonna do one cardio and we're still gonna do one core. We're still gonna do it 4 times. We're still gonna do it 20-10. The plank-ish kind of approach is going to be in the plank or push-up position. It's either going to be rotational plank, mountain climbers where you come across. It's going to be regular mountain climbers where you bring the same side knee to elbow, or it's going to be Spider-Man plank, which is basically a mountain climber with the knee to the side. So it does not matter which one you do, pick one of them, okay? But the cardio component is going to be a hockey jump. Now let's just say you don't feel comfortable with the hockey jump. Not a problem. Get low, stay low. Let's do our side steps here. But just be a little bit aggressive with it so that you have the higher-ish output like a hockey jump does. So we're gonna go here, let's give it about 10 seconds and that'll put us on the clock. Okay, so hockey jumps or side steps in 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Now I'm gonna keep my jump short and choppy, and I'm actually gonna squat down just a little bit to add to it. But that doesn't change what I'm trying to do, and that is get from side to side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, here we go. Mountain climbers of some sort. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Now, if you want to mix it up within the set, that's fine. Do that. 7, 6, 5 more seconds. 2, 1, and time. Okay, 1 down, 3 to go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm gonna do this guy just to give you a visual of the side steps. Now, if we were at the gym, or if this was, we're using the side steps as a glute and hip activation / warm up, it might be a little bit slower, might be a little bit lower. 2, 1, and time. But because we're using it as a cardio, then it's gotta go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Now, last set I was just stepping. This set, I don't know if you'd necessarily call it running, but keep it going. Okay? 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, keep it up. You guys are doing great, okay? This is number 3, third set, last set. 3, 2, 1, and go. Now I'm gonna stay here, right here with you on the side steps. Little quick. Here, my 4th set, I'm gonna go back to those hockey jumps. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, let's rock and roll. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Now, any one of those can have a little bit of a jump portion to it. You can step or you can jump, however you want to do it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, my friends, here we go. Let's do it to it. Let's do it again. Okay, we're at set 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So like I said, I'm gonna be back to my hockey jumps, but they're a little bit shorter, but my goal is to get a little bit lower. I'm trying to load those legs and keep it going. Not as big of a range of motion like some of my plyo days, but I'm also not getting that many jumps in. 2, 1, and break. Okay, here we go, number 4. Last one, any variation or version of your mountain climber. 2, 1, and go. Ten seconds, 10 down, 10 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Beautiful. Breakity, break, and break. Rest, recover, do what you gotta do. Hit pause if you need a sweat swipe or say a prayer. I hope you can keep going. Whatever you gotta do, doesn't matter. We got one more rotation. Okay, here we go. We're on to our 3rd and final last rotation. We're gonna do a quarter turn drop squat, which I will demo, and a side plank. Now that side plank can be on the hand, it can be on the elbows, it can be feet stacked or top foot staggered in front. Okay, so when it comes to that side plank, there's gonna be a couple of different ways of doing that. I will also, just coming to think of it, I will also show you another variation so you don't have to be on your feet. It'll ease up a little bit on the back and the abs, okay? But that quarter turn drop squat, it's going to be a drop squat, but instead of squatting down and staying squared up, you're gonna quarter turn or slightly less than quarter turn. When you come out of that quarter turn drop squat, reset, and then quarter turn drop squat other side. Okay, now one thing to think about, if you feel like you're getting dizzy and you're looking left, keep your eyes forward and just swivel the hips. Okay, we want just a rotation. If it's a total body torso rotation and a change of direction, awesome. If it's just the hips, awesome. Do what you gotta do, but let's do it. All right, let's go in just under 10 seconds. We got the 4 by 20. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Quarter turn, tap. Quarter turn, tap. 10 seconds to go. Now you can do whatever you need to do with your hands. I just gotta hold this wire. 2, 1, and time. All right, so when it comes to side plank, surprise, surprise, we got 2 sides, so we got 2 sets. Here's our modified. 3, 2, 1, and go. Now whether it's elbow or hand, bottom knee can come down, but what I'm still trying to do is keep a straight line. So don't get lazy, don't dip that hip, push that bottom knee into the ground and lift and squeeze your glutes, bring them forward. 3, 2, 1, and time. So because I did one side like that, I'm gonna do the other side like that. 3, 2, 1, and go. And if you're doing this version or the other version, any other version, tummy's tight, yes, because it's a midsection movement, but squeeze your glutes and keep your hips forward. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, let's pop it up. 1 down, 3 to go. All right, here we go. Quarter turn, drop squat. 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Quarter turn, this one, I'm gonna stay kind of squared up a little bit, at least my eyes forward here, but my lower half is moving. 10 down, 10 to go. So this is one option, one way to combat all of the turning with the eyes. 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, I'm going elbow, feet stacked. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. And I'm still trying to create and achieve and keep that straight line. So if I feel like my hip dip, I gotta tighten it up and I gotta lift it up. Top hand, do whatever it is you gotta do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Same thing, other side. Pick your poison as far as what plank you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's do it. Hips high. So now I am in a regular side plank, not that modified bottom knee down plank, but my hips are still trying to stay high. I'm still squeezing my stomach. I'm still squeezing my glutes, still bringing my hips forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, let's keep it going. 2 in the tank, 2 more to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So I'm gonna turn the feet, rotate the hips, okay, because I want some rotational component to it. That's what changes, and that's what creates a little bit of a difference, a different response compared to your regular drop squats. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, side plank. I'm staying elbow, lower to the ground, feet stack. A little bit more balance required. 3, 2, 1, and go. Ten down, 10 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Switch it over, other side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up and hold and squeeze and breathe. Now you do want to breathe. That's always a good thing to do, but you got to get tight. You got to create some internal tension and increase that internal abdominal pressure. So you got to squeeze, got to get tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, 3 down. 1 more to go. We are almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Same thing, but this time I am gonna turn my head. I'm just gonna pick spots on the ground, okay? And if at any point in time, I got you guys up here, squared up, eyes up. 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, my friends, here we go. Side plank. Now, I'm actually gonna do this one a little bit different. I'm gonna give it about 10 more seconds. Instead of the pause, the 10 seconds break and flip over and me rotate so I can see the timer, I'm going to go from side to side, no break. Okay, so if you need time, the 10 seconds, I'll call it out. Okay? If you're gonna hold it and go from one side to the other, it's 15 seconds a side. 10 seconds. So I'll try to not confuse you as much as possible. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Okay, I'm at 30. 10 down, 10 to go. Or other people switch. And go. Okay, that would have been your 20 seconds. So 10 seconds break if you need it. 3, 2, 1. Other side, go. Side plank, non-stop plank. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds remaining for the people that took the break. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. And break. Very, very good job. Break and shake. There's your cardio and core. Short, quick, deliberate, intense. Get in, get out, get on with your life. Great job today. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you guys Monday.